Hi YouTube, it's early evening of March 3rd, 2012, and I don't know, I didn't get anything accomplished that I wanted to do today. We got to Socorro, and I went to go sign in for my MRI, and they want a $300 copay today for that on my freaking wonderful brand new insurance that I just got. Well, I know my husband was a little bit mad at me, but I said, no, I'm going to reschedule that because $300 is a lot of money, and that's something that we should discuss ahead of time before we're just met with that, See, that's part of my anxiety, is that I can't do a big thing like that without thinking ahead. No matter what I do, I pretty much have to think ahead. I'm not good on my feet anymore. I used to be. Well, I still am, but especially if it involves if it involves money or something important like that, and somebody catches me off guard with it, it shuts me completely down. I got upset about it. Well, first of all, I think if you're going in for a test and your doctor's sending you in for a test, he should let you know that you're going to have a large payment to come, And so my husband said, well, I can pay for it today. And I said, no, I need to just chill out, because first of all, I've already had this arm diagnosed already once before, and I'm not happy about having to pay $300 for a test when I already know what is wrong with me. And since I'm already so pissed at Dr. Punla, that just, kind of added to it. Anyway, so I blew off the MRI, and I will get that rescheduled and deal with that when I get back from my trip. But that didn't work out for me. It kind of, I don't know, freaked me out. Anyway, so then I was going to go to Walmart, or I did go to Walmart, but I was kind of scattered at that point because that caught me off guard and kind of threw me off guard. And so I didn't really get a look at any makeup or anything because my husband was with me, and he would stand there and look at that stuff with me all day long, but I just feel bad, about making him do it. So I did pick up a couple things. I did go ahead and get me a new hair color. This time I'm trying this Feria. Let me show you it. It's the light blonde Feria, the one with the shiny, pretty stuff in it, multifaceted, shimmering color. And I went ahead and got this lighter. It's light beige blonde. It's a cooler blonde. It's light. It's probably going to be about the color that this is now. But you see how much nicer when my white hair grows out now. It just kind of blends in with my blonde. It doesn't, see, there is the mark, right there. See it? And so it doesn't stand out there. See that? So it doesn't stand out like it does when I have my hair the darker or the red colors, which is actually my natural color, but it's so much upkeep. Plus, when it grows out, it shows up so crazy that I hate it, because I like to let it go a little bit longer. I don't like to have to color it that often. So, as often as I do with the dark color. So I'm trying this, the light beige blonde, pure shimmer silky conditioning. So I know I love that color, so we'll see how this, I know I love this brand of hair color, the Feria shimmering highlights. So we'll try this. I wish I looked like this girl with my blonde hair, but anyway, gonna try that out. So I will probably do that tonight, maybe, or tomorrow. When I got home, I ended up just going straight to bed. My stomach was hurting me this morning when we left, and when we got home, we had picked up a bag of chicken and some macaroni and cheese from Smith's, and I took about 2 bites, and I was done for it. I had to go ahead and just go take a nap, and I slept almost like 7 o'clock in the evening. That's why I look all run down and barely awake, because I am barely awake. I got 2 new things I wanted to try out. This Suave Dry Conditioner. Suave Dry Conditioner Spray. And Suave Professional's Sleek Anti-Frizz Cream. that is for when I put my hair up, you know, and I have all those little crazy flyaway on the sides where my hair gets crazy and it makes me look like Bozo the Clown. So I'm going to try this Sleek Anti-Frizz Cream. Now this, they have a whole, this dry conditioner thing. They have a whole set of this stuff in the swab now. Dry shampoo, this dry conditioner, and then there was some other kind of dry type stuff like that. It wasn't dry shampoo. What the heck was it? Conditioner and shampoo. Anyway, it was all right there together. I used to use the dry shampoo on my little ladies when I did home health care, because I always like to keep my ladies' hair really clean, and I used to have to buy it. And then I also bought these caps. You put on, you add water to that, and then you would like squish it all up, and it would like shampoo their head in that cap, and then you would just have to get like a basin of water, rinse it off just a little bit, and it would make their hair so beautiful. And then I got this, the Kiss 200 nails, full nails, for $4, I think. And I got these because I want to do some of those fancy nail painting things for myself, but I cannot do my left hand with my right hand. So I thought, well, I'll get these full ones. I'll paint them before I put them on. And excuse me, and then they'll all be nice. So I'm gonna try that. So that is really all that I bought today. I also bought a pair of jeans, but they were too small. I have to take them back on Monday. And I didn't even look at any tennis shoes. I just reminded myself I didn't look at the tennis shoes, so I'm gonna have to go back and look at them, and the cameras. That deal with the MRI thing just threw me completely off. You know, that when something goes haywire, that's what it does to me. I don't have the coping mechanisms that I used to have to deal with things like that. I don't know exactly what the problem is, but it makes me very anxious, very, very anxious and worried, and it just, I have to think about things a little better than that, you know. So I wanted to watch a movie tonight. I'm gonna get online now and see if I can't find something. I am on page, I think, 65 of that book that I started reading, The Inverted Forest. It's pretty good. It's about a man who is disabled, who goes to work at a summer camp for kids, but the first 2 weeks that he works there, it's also for disabled adults. And I've gotten a couple good little chuckles out of it. It's just now where the patients are arriving for the first 2 weeks of summer camp, adult summer camp, and the old man that owns the camp is a little bit grouchy or something. I don't know. Anyway, they brought the girls with a bunch of birth control pills. I guess they get them every day, and I'm sure they do in like an institution setting or whatever. And he comes to get the birth control pills because he doesn't want anybody having disabled sex at his camp. And the nurse who is in charge of that puts something else in the bag, staples it shut, and hands it to him because she knows that these women need to be on birth control at camp. So anyway, but it is kind of a good little book. I'm enjoying it so far. It is keeping my interest. It's not, you know, freaking Nobel Prize winner or anything, but it is keeping my interest, and I'm proud of myself because I'm actually going to read a doggone book. And I'm bound and determined to get that done, because that is something that over the years, you know, my anxieties and stuff are one thing, but then the physical parts of it are different altogether, and some things that you're used to doing, you lose. You know, you lose with the anxiety, the depressions or whatever, and the PTSD. That has a way of taking away your talent. That's the truth. And so, like, if you love like, I loved to paint and draw, but I do not paint and draw anymore. I even had lessons growing up. I was taught by a man that was an expert in the old master's way of watercolors, and I had wonderful education in art when I was small, and I have no interest in that anymore. And it's not that I don't have any interest in it, it's that I don't have excuse me, sorry, I don't have the skills to process that anymore, and that is part of the PTSD. So that is a bummer, because and that's why I'm always looking for something else creative to do, because I am an extremely creative person, but over the years that creativity has been squelched somewhat by the PTSD. PTSD is a bitch, and it can take the most normal, talented, outgoing person and change them into, well, completely opposite. So anyway, that's that. So I'm enjoying reading that book anyway, because that is one of the things that it did take away from me, is I no longer had the patience to read a book, or any even interest in reading. And so I'm excited that I'm gonna get that book under my belt. So anyway, that's it. Did that little shopping for the hair color. Gonna try these new products out and let you know how I like them. The Dry Conditioner Suave Dry Conditioner Spray and Suave Sleek Anti-Frizz Cream. Now, if this stuff works any good, some of these pomades get up to about $13. I even seen pomade at Walmart for $23 for a little round thing like this big. So if this takes the place of one of those expensive pomades for those crazy flyaways hairs and stuff, that drives me crazy. I'll let you know how that turns out. But anyway, I guess that's about it. It is Saturday night. There's not a whole lot to do. There's the remains of my dinner on the stove back there, so I need to clean that up. And that's about all I'm going to do. Let's see. There was one other thing I wanted to show you. I don't know. Anyway, that's it, you guys. Be blessed. Have a good weekend. Have a happy Sunday tomorrow. And I will let you know when I get my hair dye done. Alright? Alright, well, peace to you all. Be blessed. And I will talk to you a little bit later. Bye-bye.